Hi, welcome to Cooking and Gardening with Little Bit. Today I'm planting my green crop bush beans. I'm just going to get you to see the picture of them. In my green stalk, I have a green stalk, actually I have 6. And I'm going to plant them in this. You can plant 3 per hole. So I'll be planting 3 per hole. 3 per, well I should say 3 per slot. And these are, once they sprout, take like 55 days for them to, before harvest. So this is how I put them in there. Let's see if I can show you what they look like. They look like that. And then I take them and push them in, down in the ground, like in the soil, and cover them back up. And what I do, so I won't forget what I put one, I put this in until I get finished. And I go to the next one and do the same thing. Today is Tuesday, April 14th. Yesterday I planted a green stalk of Roma 2 green beans yesterday. Oopsie. Sometimes I drop them, but oh no, it went in there. I don't want to put more than 3. Get over here, spider. Yeah, there's a spider on me. I don't know where it went, but I don't want it stinging me. Hopefully it's gone. But anyway. And then I go to the next one. Okay. And then after that I have to water. I water each little pocket because I'm just planting these for the first time in this green stalk, and it's kind of very dry. So I'll plant each pocket. I'll water each pocket. And you also can water from the top, but I do that after it gets established more. Okay, so that's basically it for this. Okay, and then come back to this one. So I go to the next one. I go down. Okay. Like I said, I'll pack it down. I'll put the seed packet in here to let me know where I last planted one. Then I'll pack it down real good to make sure the seed stays there. I would have my gloves on. It's kind of hard to plant these beans with my garden gloves on. It's hard for me to hold them and pick them up. So that's what I'm doing with just my hand. This is a good time. You want to, green beans usually don't do well when it's real hot out. So I try to get them planted As soon as it's gonna be 50-degree nights or warmer. So I'm taking a chance on this because we should have 48-degree weather. I think a couple of days next week. But I'm thinking they won't even be up by then, so they should be okay. But I want them planting and come up before the it gets too hot, because when it gets too hot, they won't produce green beans. They'll drop the flowers. Green beans like warm weather, but they don't like extreme hot weather. And you don't have to put any kind of fertilizer on them. They really make their own nitrogen, so you don't have to fertilize them at all. If you fertilize them, you might get a lot of green growth and no beans. It's a lot of leafy vines. And these are bush beans, so they don't need a trellis or anything. Okay, I'm getting down to my the bottom of the tier. This is a 7-tier. This is called the leaf green stock. I have 2 leaf green stock, and I have 4 original. The leaf green stock, they have 7 tiers. These are tiers right here. It's 7 tiers in a leaf green stock, and it's 6 pockets per tier. So it's like 42. And on the original, it's 5 tiers on the original, and it's 6 per tier, so it's 30. Now the leaf tier, the pockets are smaller, and the original green stock, the pockets are larger. Because I have one of my greens original, I have some onions planted in it. Oh man, I just got to put down the my packet so I can know where I started at. Eek. So now, see how if you're not paying attention to what I'm doing, running my mouth with you guys, so pay attention to what I'm doing. So I don't think I did this one. If not, when they come out, just thin them out. Now at this point, I don't think I did this, because this one I don't think, but this gotta be done already. Yeah, this one's done. I saw a bean. Okay, so all these are planted. These are the bush, the green crop bush beans. Oh. Show you one of my other ones. This one is my one where I have planted my onions. First time planting onions in the green stock, so I'll see how well they do. I'm not sure how well they'll do, but I'll have to see. Okay, hold on just a second. These are my snow peas. I have 2 raised beds of snow peas. They're already up. These are bush snow peas. They don't need a trellis or anything. I'm gonna put some animal bedding around them, so when they do start producing, they won't be on the soil. They'll be off the soil. Hold this a second. I'm gonna show you now my garlic. Hold this a minute. And this is my garlic bed. I have several different kinds. I have music. California white. I have German white, elephant, Sicilian. Hard neck garlic. I have hard neck in here and soft neck. So we'll see how well it does. Really, my area where I live Zone 8A. I will should be growing soft net garlic, but I wanted to try both and see how well it would do in my garden if I grew hard net. Okay, this is a short little view of my garden so far. I have started my tomatoes, peppers, and eggplant and basil inside the house, but I'll show you that at a later time. Thank you for joining me.